Okay, here's the deal. About a month ago now, I searched Pinterest to find my next 5-star read, and it delivered. And I was honestly gobsmacked because you're telling me Pinterest gives me better recommendations than GoodReads? So now GoodReads is up to the plate and it better deliver, or I'm switching to Fable. So with all that being said, if you read the title, you know GoodReads is picking my reads for this week. GoodReads has a section dedicated to their recommendations, and they have been literally hit or miss for me. So with all that being said, let's hop to the computer and get some recommendations for the week. Hello and welcome to my desk. I don't usually film from this angle, so it's kind of funny. My table's a mess. Don't look back there. Okay, so let's hop on GoodReads and figure out what books we are gonna be looking for today. Okay, here we go. We are on GoodReads. I'm just gonna go to browse, then recommendation, and we're gonna just pick a book off these lists. So we have classics recommendation, romance recommendation, thriller recommendation, based on your physical TBR shelf. Wait, what? Wait, based on your DNF shelf? What? Who's gonna... Who... Wait, what do you mean? Wait, that's so funny. Why would they give me recommendations based off my DNF shelf? Girl, I don't know. That's actually hilarious, and I should read it. I actually have Theo of Golden on my TBR. My coworker recommended it to me, and she's like, this is gonna be the book of the year. It's literally so amazing and fantastic. So I'm really interested in that. And just in general, picking something recommended to me off my DNF shelf is like, what? Okay, I'm gonna scroll through these and pick which one I like, and I will let you know my selection. I want to read like the synopsis of all of them, see what vibes I'm going for, and I will get back with you guys. Okay, so my recommendation from my DNF shelf, I ended up choosing The Compound by Rawle. I had never heard of this book, and then I read the excerpt and I was like, this seems weird, and it's also supposed to be a little bit of a thriller, which I'm excited for. And then I also wanted to pick a thriller because I'm feeling like a little mysterious, like we're going into August. I love a good thriller. And so the thriller they recommended for me was Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I have never seen the movie Gone Girl. I believe it's a movie, right? Anyways, so here are my 2 book selections for today. Let's run to the library and pick them up. Well, it was on display, so that's a good sign. Alright, we got The Compound and Gone Girl. I could not find Gone Girl for the life of me, and I ended up asking a librarian to help me, and she was literally so sweet. So I'm really excited. This is actually surprisingly small for a large print, but I'm excited for the floppage. I love that. This one is quite the chunk, but I'm honestly really in a thriller mood, so I'm excited to get into both of these books. I just gotta pick up my partner from work, and then I can get reading. It is like extremely hot outside, but don't worry, I'm still gonna read in my car. I'm honestly pretty torn between these 2 books. I know nothing about The Compound other than what I read on GoodReads, the little synopsis. So I'm a little more, I was gonna say scared, but I'm a little excited, honestly. And then Gone Girl is just like a fantastic book, period. And I've heard amazing things and people saying like this is the best thriller of all time. So I think I'm gonna start with Gone Girl. I'm feeling more confident about Gone Girl than I am The Compound. So I feel like I'm gonna start with this one, and then we'll see how The Compound goes. Hello. Okay, here's the deal. GoodReads, you're not off to a good start. I am so bored with this book. I genuinely don't care. We're following a husband and a wife, and the wife goes missing. Classic. And the wife is being told as her journal entries, but her journal entries are so insufferable. She's like, I'm not like other girls. I'm not like the other wives. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So then the husband moves with his wife from New York City to his hometown in like Missouri, and it's like a ghost town, and his wife is like obviously pissed about it, and then she goes missing, right? And literally, I just don't care. First of all, the husband seems so sketchy for no reason. It's either you killed her and you're being sketchy, or you're being sketchy and a horrible husband, and I'm not even rooting for you now. And all that with the wife being so insufferable, I literally don't care about this book at all. I don't care. I'm 126 pages in, but mind you, it's more like 70 pages in since this is large print. I don't... I don't want to DNF because I literally just DNF'd a book. It was the book I returned to the library and it was just not good. And I'm just like getting bad vibes from this book, and not in the good way of a thriller, in the like, this is gonna put me into a reading slump bad vibe. GoodReads, you're off to a horrible start. Anyways, I think I'm gonna DNF. Apologies. Sorry, not sorry. But like, literally, I do not want to be in a reading slump right now. That cannot happen. It's not happening. I'm gonna put this book down. And so since I'm putting this one down, I'm gonna pick up The Compound. I see really mixed reviews online, but it looks compelling. Like, I like the concept, and I think it's gonna be thrilling and a little bit like weird, and the tensions are gonna be high. Let's grab The Compound. Lily, a bored, beautiful 20-something, wakes up on a remote desert compound alongside 19 other contestants on a popular reality TV show. To win, she must outlast her housemates while competing in challenges for luxury rewards such as champagne and lipstick, and communal necessities to outfit their new home, like food, appliances, and a front door. The cameras are catching all of her angles, good and bad, but Lily has no desire to leave. Why would she, when the world outside is falling apart? As the competition intensifies, intimacy between the players deepens, and it becomes increasingly difficult to distinguish between desire and desperation. When the producers raise the stakes, forcing contestants into upsetting, even dangerous situations, the line between playing the game and surviving it begins to blur. If Lily makes it to the end, she'll receive prizes beyond her wildest dreams. But what will she have to do to win? It's literally just Love Island. It seems like a bit of a shorter read considering it's large print and only 400 pages. I don't know how I feel. But anyways, I'm actually feeling excited about this, and we're gonna see how it goes. Let's get reading. Okay, so you may be thinking, Phoebe, where was the clip of you reading? Girl, I don't know. Anyways, here's the thing. So over the weekend, I had a super fun weekend, went out to camp, did a lot of reading. It was such a great time. Okay, I finished The Compound. And you're probably thinking, Phoebe, you finished The Compound. That sounds great. No. I not once thought, hey, something interesting happened. Maybe I'll pick up my camera to film it. No, this book was just straight up boring. And I was so excited for the concept. The concept seemed great and amazing, right? But no, it was extremely boring. So basically this was marketed towards me as a thriller, no thrilling elements. Nothing scary even really happened. I not once had a moment of suspense or, oh my god, what's gonna happen? La 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 la. Yes, there was some male manipulation, and yes, there were men being men, but I'm like, this is every day, girl. This is every day. But nothing special came from this book, period. All the scary moments and the climactic moments were just meh. Dude, meh. I'm so bummed out, dude. Literally, the Love Island thriller, like, that hooked me so much. Like, I was so excited to read it. And then literally, probably more than 50% of the book was just talking about friendship drama or relationships with people in the villa. And they just produced nothing. It was literally all for nothing. Okay, so all these people leave. Then there was like a suspenseful ending, right? But it literally was not suspenseful at all. The stakes were so low, especially because the prizes that they were winning were not at all what I was thinking they would be. Like maybe a couple $1,000. I was like, meh, this is not worth it. Our main character was so boring, not likable. She was just there. She was just sitting and pretty, like literally pretty girl with no personality. I'm sure she was written that way for a reason, but pretty girl with no personality is not fun to read. So what do you want me to do? Okay. And then her like coming to terms with how the ending played out and her leaving the compound, I was like, I don't care. I was also never invested in any of the relationships. They were not well written at all. And it was basically just lust. And on top of that, I thought that they would get into what the world was outside of the compound. Like I thought they would talk about, the crazy war. People are being murdered in the streets. They're going to be murdered if they leave the compound, or the punishment for leaving the compound is death. So then the stakes would be much higher and it would be a much crazier read, right? But no, they just go back to little normal life, like our day to day, essentially. And I was like, I just don't care. The stakes are not there at all. I'm so incredibly bored. I don't care about any of the characters that we've introduced. And also the character I did left. So I was like, I don't care anymore. I genuinely, I'm so, like, it's not that I hated the book. I was just so bored the entire time. And the climactic moments were so anticlimactic that it just ruined the rest of the book. Like, it was leading up to nothing. Nothing was leading up to nothing. I was just like, I don't know why. There was just no juice, no sustenance to this book, but it literally, girl, this was so boring. And so I'm like bummed because this video was an absolute fail. GoodReads, these recommendations sucked so bad, and now I'm sitting here with a DNF and a, surprise, surprise, 1-star read. This is not looking too good. This is not looking too good. I'm baffled. Like, maybe I do need to switch to Fable, guys. Also, I've been thinking about switching to Fable for a while, but it feels really overwhelming because I'll have to like transfer all my books over. Anyways, if you like Fable or a different type of reading app, let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, thanks for getting through my rant. That book really annoyed me. So with all that being said, guys, it's the end of the video. I'm not dragging this out any longer. GoodReads, thank you for this horrible video. Anywho, I upload every Sunday and Wednesday, so if you want to subscribe to follow along for that, feel free to do so. And also, you can like and comment if you want to. It really helps out my channel, and I love hearing y'all's opinions on my videos so I can get better and learn some more things, and I appreciate all your wonderful comments and support, guys. Like, seriously, it's crazy. But with all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!